In SF5, Guile can be a particularly tough matchup for Bison. It's definitely a matchup where you need to make minimal mistakes and be disciplined. You need to work your way in, keep the projectiles in check, and be careful of Guile's pressure. Here are 5 things to know when fighting against him. The first thing to know when fighting against Guile is that it is a very good idea to take V-Skill 1. Deflecting the sonic booms is so worth the mix-ups V-Skill 2 could provide. Guile is also particularly strong against V-Skill 2, as the frame 1 invincibility on his EX flash kick means if he is ready for it, he almost always had his way out of a warp mix-up. V-Skill 1 isn't immune to Guile's arsenal, but compared to V-Skill 2, is definitely the more useful V-Skill for this character. Okay, now that we have a way to deal with Sonic Booms, the next thing to know is that Guile will probably take his V-Skill 1, Sonic Cross. This is a great counter to Psycho Reflect. When set up, it's a 2-hit projectile that will go through the 1-hit parry. It can be either very fast and mess up a parry attempt, or it can be very slow and become a chaseable projectile. The second tip is how to beat Sonic Cross. React to the projectile with the slide. React to Guile pulling his arms back and then quickly input crouch heavy kick to crush counter punish. This could be risky to miss, but a Guile behind this projectile is otherwise terrifying. Something very important about Guile is that he has no 3-frame normal or even 3-frame attack. There are 2 things that are very important with this. The first is that Guile can never punish medium knee press. Obviously he can take his turn, but compared to some characters like Balrog who can easily contest it, Guile can't really shut it down. The other application is frame traps. If you are 0, like on a point blank sonic boom, you can take your turn back with stand light kick, cancel it into Psycho Blast. If you are +1 like on EX Scissors, you can actually use your 4-frame and do stand light punch into light blast, a combo that always works. You can make Guile's life a nightmare with this stuff, so look for chances to extend where you otherwise couldn't. Another thing that is good to know is that you need to be ready to anti-air. Luckily, Guile doesn't have a way to change his jump arc, so specifically crouch heavy punch is great here. You just have to make sure that it's early, so Guile's jump heavy kick is fully blocked out, and it's pretty early on the way down, so you need to be ready for it. Here's a 2-layer anti-air, and here's the well-timed one. The final thing to know is you need to be ready for EX flash kick. On offense, you might want to avoid doing a meaty Psycho Axe if it means avoiding a flash kick. In the corner, you can use shimmies and go for delayed presses to avoid getting blown up. It's also good to be careful about upside down kick. It's a -2 and it's not impossible for Guile to try to read a takeback and punish that normal with an EX flash kick. Just be ready for the move and don't fall for the same setups. That's 5 things to know about Guile. It's a tough matchup, but with these tips and some patience, you can come out on top. Thanks for watching!